Hello everyone. So today is Thursday, October 14th, and I'm sorry that I've been MIA for a while. I just had a lot of things going on. I started a new job. I am in the process of going to start looking at apartments to move out to the city with my boyfriend. Just a lot of stuff has been going on. So yeah, and I also just felt like nothing was really worth updating on my Accutane journey, since everything was pretty much the same throughout the rest of the last, 2 or 3 months. But yeah, I will show you what my face looks like up close, and I'll tell you some of the side effects I still currently feel, my breakouts between that period of being off of it and now. So we'll get right into it. So I've officially been off Accutane for, it's 4 months now. So during that time, I have broken out once. I was extremely nervous because I did feel a little bit of texture on my face. I could feel the bump coming in, and it scared me very badly. All I kept thinking was, I'm probably going to get cystic acne back. It's probably going to be so bad. My acne didn't cure. I'm going to probably have to do another round of Accutane. A lot of things popped into my head. Also, sorry that it's dark. I am driving home and I'm under a bridge right now, so you'll see my skin once we get out. But so it was not bad. The pimple came out. Never showed a whitehead. Was never cystic. I genuinely think it was only like 2 days that it lasted. Like, it came out one day, I went to sleep, I woke up the next day, it was flat, went to bed, woke up the next day, it was completely gone. However, it did leave a blemish on my face, so I'm not sure if that's normal, but you can kind of see it here, like this dark spot. I didn't pick it, I didn't touch it, I left it alone, but somehow it still left some kind of hyperpigmentation on my skin. Again, sorry it's dark. We'll be out of the tunnel in a minute. So that was kind of the story on that. That was the only breakout I had. I have not had any texture on my face whatsoever. It is completely flat. I have not had any cystic acne, no dryness. I do feel like my skin is oily again, but there is nothing on me when I touch my face, or if I blot, there's no oil. So I don't know if it just feels that way, but it definitely is not oily. My hair, it's a little bit greasier than when on Accutane. On Accutane, I could probably go a week without washing my hair and just put some dry shampoo in it. Now I can go about every other day. I don't usually do that. I'm a person that has to shower every morning. That's just how I am. It helps wake me up in the mornings and get ready for work. So I do wash my hair every day. But on days that, on a Friday, if I'm not doing anything on Saturday, I won't wash my hair until later on in the evening. And I definitely see the greasiness come out. All right, we're out of the tunnel. So as far as products that I use, I do not use anything on my face other than the CeraVe face wash, and occasionally the CeraVe lotion. I don't really use the lotion too much anymore because I'm not that dry, and I don't really use lotion on my face in general. I do still use the Aquaphor. I've gotten so used to using it that I do use it. I mean, I have it in my office desk, in my backpack, in my car. It is an essential. And let's see, what else? I don't try out any new products on my face. For a while, I was thinking of maybe trying, I saw this thing, it was like by Murad, I think, and it was supposed to take away like hyperpigmentation scarring and discoloration, and I stood at the store and thought about it for a good 5 minutes, and then I had to talk myself out of it and say, you know what, we're not going back there. We're not going to start experimenting with products on our face after the excruciating journey we've been on. You know, Accutane was not easy. It was not fun, but the results made it, you know, worth it. It definitely was a result worth showing, but it's nothing I would ever want to experience again. So let's get into side effects that I still feel. So it's actually crazy because the last dosage I took of Accutane, I want to say about a few days later, I started to feel some of the side effects wear off. I think within a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, everything was pretty back to normal. Side effects I still feel. So I still have really bad dry eyes. I don't know if that will ever go away. I'm hoping it does. Like I said, I'm only 4 months off of it, so maybe, you know, there's a couple more months where some of the stuff will still flush. But dry eyes is definitely one of them. On occasion, I do get like back pain. It doesn't hurt as bad as it did when I was on Accutane, but I still get that. And like achy joints, I do still get those occasionally. My knees hurt really bad, like the back of my knees. Those have been hurting pretty bad, but I mean, it's not all the time, it's just occasionally here and there, and when I do get it, it does hurt. But everything else seemed to go back to normal. I don't have chappy lips. They're a little bit dry right now, but that's because it's starting to, the seasons are changing in Chicago, so that's expected. My hands are back to normal. No dryness, scabbiness, no texture. Hair is back to normal. Like I said, I can probably go every other day without washing it, but that doesn't happen. My heels do not hurt anymore, thank goodness. That was probably one of the worst side effects for me. Not being able to stand on like my heels or the ball of my foot was just awful. It was terrible. Other than that, I mean, everything has been pretty good, and I will show you my skin now up close. That's hyperpigmentation. It's definitely not any texture. Up here, it is completely flat. I did see this little thing pop up, but it's not like it hurts. It's just there. But it does not even bother me at all. Here's this side of the face. I think this is my problematic area, and it is so much better. It looks way, way better. And yeah, I mean, the scarring is definitely lightening. The hyperpigmentation, I should correct myself. The hyperpigmentation is lightening. It's obviously not 100%. I don't think it ever will be. But I'm okay with that. So this is probably, today is probably the first time in months that I've done my makeup for work. To be honest, I don't even know why I did it. I woke up and I think I just had a little bit of extra time in the morning to get ready, so I did it. But I don't wear makeup to work at all. No eye makeup, no eyebrows, no foundation. Every day I go to work, it is completely barefaced. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I am so much more confident in the way I feel, the way I present myself, the way I, you know, just take care of my skin now. I'm not saying that I don't wear makeup. I do wear makeup on the weekends. It's usually one day a week, or one day of the weekend. And it's usually either a Saturday or a Sunday. depending on what I have planned. But for the most part, Saturdays I usually go to my boyfriend's house and we lounge around and watch movies, or he comes over to my house and we watch movies. If we go out, I don't mind going out without makeup. On Sundays, we usually go out to a bar or a restaurant to watch football. So I definitely do my makeup on those days. Just more so for myself and kind of to use up some of my makeup, because I am a big makeup junkie, or I was in the past. So I have so much makeup. So it's kind of just a way to use some of it up. But my makeup routine has definitely changed. I used to use extremely full coverage makeup. I would layer on makeup. Just a lot of stuff that is completely different now. Now I gravitate towards like serums or BB creams, CC creams. I mean, anything that's just kind of light. Yeah, it's insane. I never in a million years thought that my makeup routine would change. I never in a million years thought my acne would be cured. It's definitely crazy, but definitely nothing I wouldn't do over again if I were in the position I was in before. I'm hoping I don't have to ever do this again. I'm really hoping my acne stays good from this point forward. But yeah, I mean, if you've been on Accutane, you know, it's rough. Towards my last few months, I was at the highest dosage I can go. Well, the highest dosage that they actually offer. So I think I was on 40 milligrams twice a day. So that was pretty rough. It definitely, you can definitely tell the different dosage and the amount of side effects you get. But yeah, I mean, I wish I would have done this sooner, because I think it would have changed a lot of things in the past for me. But I'm not mad at the time frame I did it. Like I said, I was thankful enough that we were in quarantine. I am grateful enough that, you know, during the times of this dryness and chappiness I had, and the cystic acne I had, and just the way that like I felt about myself, whether it was like my self-esteem or just like, you know, just feeling really self-conscious about a lot of things on my face. I was grateful that we were wearing masks. But, you know, people say that acne doesn't affect the way you feel. And I think that's right to a certain extent, but I think some of the people are lying. I mean, I can tell you that acne didn't affect me in any way, but it did. And it's kind of sad to think about now, because, you know, it shouldn't, but I know that there were tons of times like I wouldn't want to be in pictures, or if I took pictures, it was always like trying to cover my face, or just super far away. I don't know. It's, like I said, it's kind of sad that I let that affect me, but you know, everyone has their thing. And you just kind of learn from it and you move forward. And yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're not on Accutane and you're thinking about doing it, and I mean, I don't want to tell you to do it, but I would do it. Yeah, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. But yeah, so here's my face. No acne under my chin. Yeah, I mean, I can do an updated like makeup routine if you guys want, just so that you guys can see exactly how much My makeup routine has changed. But yeah, I mean, it's been great. And I wish everyone the best of luck. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to drop them down in the comment box. I would be more than happy to answer anything for you. It's kind of funny that, like, I got a job after, like, on the last month of my Accutane. So insurance didn't even pay for that part because you still had to wait 30 days, you know, of employment. So I did pay for everything out of pocket. And like I said, I mean, pretty expensive when you're not employed. But I mean, if that's not telling you something about it, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, unemployed and still coughing up money for Accutane tells you something. And I've never been happier in my life. Yeah, I mean, the amount of comments I get on my skin is just crazy. People tell me all the time, like, oh my gosh, your skin looks so great. Oh my gosh, like, you know, what did you do? Are you wearing any makeup? And it's nice to have that feeling because I've never felt that before. So it is nice, but if only people knew what my skin looked like before. And I'm not ashamed to show people, actually, or tell people about it. So if somebody tells me something like that, I'm like, oh, hold on a second. And I pull up those photos that I actually posted in my very first video, second video, something like that. Yeah, I show those exact photos and say, like, this is what my skin looked like, you know, 8 months ago, 10 months ago. I'm like, yeah, I did Accutane. It changed my life completely, and I've never been happier. And people get pretty shocked when they see that. But, you know, it's who I am, and it's what brought me to this. I mean, without having really bad acne, I would have never thought to do Accutane and probably lived with what I had. But thankfully, you know, YouTube is a great way to look things up and see how people cured their acne, and that's the way I found out. I found out through a friend, and then I watched some videos, and yeah, it's crazy to think that I'm here now, because I definitely did not think I'd ever be in this position. But yeah, it's pretty great. So again, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I will answer them. Now that my Accutane journey is done, I will not be posting videos about my acne anymore, I don't think. But I will start to post videos in a couple of months. My boyfriend, like I said, my boyfriend and I are going to start looking for apartments in downtown Chicago. We're looking at luxury apartments, so that will be fun. And I'm going to be posting videos of apartment tours, the apartment that we choose, furniture, and all that good stuff. So if you want to see those, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.